Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would try something new for my channel and do like a first impressions chatty type video. These are some of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube, just like watching people do their makeup and like chat at the same time. But I always thought it was kind of like not interesting enough to like, you know, talk while I was doing makeup, so I'm gonna try it today. And then recently I've gotten a lot of new makeup, so I thought I would just try out some stuff that I've never tried out before, including the Jaclyn Halo palette, which I'm sure a lot of you, probably 100% of you, have seen videos on at some point, but I have never tried this yet, and thank you to Ash for sending it over to me. I had never tried it. I just pretty much didn't want to buy it because I felt like I had all of the shadows, but now that I have it and I've swatched it, I'm like really excited to try it out. So I'm gonna be doing that, and then I have a couple more face products and stuff that I haven't tried before, so I'll be doing that in this video. But before we get into the first impressions chattiness, don't forget to subscribe down below or like this video if you want to see more chatty videos like this. I think it really helps my channel grow and I appreciate it. I've been uploading once a week, usually on Wednesdays, but sometimes I'll upload a different day depending if like a new palette comes out or something. I try to get out the video as soon as possible. And then also go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at tesseffects. And then also, who has a Vero? I think that's how you say it, Vero. I think it's like the new cool social media app. So my name over there is also tesseffects. I'll link it all down below. And with all that being said, finally gonna get into the first impression. So as usual, I already have my eyebrows on. No one has ever commented on wanting to see my eyebrow routine, so I don't really plan on doing it, and I don't like including it in videos because honestly that's my least favorite part of a video to watch, so I figure other people probably feel the same way. So I just wear Anastasia Dip Brow Ebony. I link it all in my description every single time, but that's what I use. If you're interested in seeing brows, let me know. And then as usual, I'm also going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. For this video, I'm going to do like the traditional way that I like to do it and start with eyes and then do face. Since it's going to be a more like laid back and chatty video, I feel like it'll be easier that way, but I've been trying filming different ways, and I find that finishing my face first, if I'm going to do like a review or something like that, is usually easier for me because I like to zoom in on my eyes a little bit so you can see what I'm doing, but then I have to go back to my lash line and stuff, if that makes sense. And it's just like a lot of back and forth. Alright, now time to get into the eyeshadow, and just looking at this palette, and like I feel like I need to match it with my sweatshirt today. So I'm going to start digging in with probably like the warm colors over here and over here. And I'm thinking kind of like a blown out, like just warm toned look. Nothing like too exciting or anything, but I hope you guys enjoy watching anyways. So I'm going to start by going in with the color Creamsicle on a Makeup Addiction Diffuse Blender brush. I'm just going to place this color all throughout my crease and kind of blow it out, just really messy like. I don't really know how these like whole chatty videos work. I feel like whenever I watch them, people barely explain what they're doing on their face, but I don't have interesting enough life to not explain what I'm doing and just talk about my life, so I'll probably be explaining still a little bit what I'm doing with my makeup. This color literally matches my sweatshirt almost perfectly. That makes me very pleased. I've always really wanted to do a video like this, one, because like I've said, it's like one of my favorite videos to watch, and it's just like relaxing, and it's nice to like learn more about your favorite people that you watch on YouTube, you know? So like I thought it'd be really cool to do it myself so I could like connect with you guys a little bit more, and like maybe you could learn a little bit more about me. That's like one of the reasons why I wanted to start a YouTube channel, was because I feel like on Instagram it's really hard to connect with people, and I just feel like it's really hard to like explain things and like show your personality through Instagram. So that's why I wanted to start a YouTube channel, or one of the big reasons. And I don't know, it's just like I'm having a hard time being comfortable on YouTube, I guess. So hopefully as I like make more videos and I do more stuff like this, it'll be easier for me to talk to the camera. I'm going to be taking the color Hunts on a Morphe M433, and I'm going to put that deeper into the crease. Still kind of messy though, because I just want this to be really blown out and warm. One thing that I can say about this palette already is that I wish there was a brighter orange. This is like the brightest orange in the palette, and it's still like slightly dark. I wish that there was something just a little bit brighter, but you know, I just like the brighter colors. Next I'm going to take the color Jax on a Makeup Shack T51, and like I said, this is going to be like a really warm tone smoky eye. So I'm just gonna place this all over my lid. For a while there, I was like addicted to purples and pinks, which like that's some of my favorite colors to use anyways on my eyes. But I think it's because it's like February and I was like in the Valentine spirit. And all of a sudden, I just feel like I can't stop with like warm tones and fall colors, which is weird because I'm super excited for summer. But sometimes, like, I don't know, fall colors are just so good. You can totally see why people are like so excited about this palette and why it was in a ton of people's favorites videos, because these are performing really, really well. Usually if I apply like a matte like this onto my lid and like there's no base down, it like just doesn't apply very well. It's not very pigmented and stuff, but this one's applying really, really well. And like, as you can see, I kind of already finished like applying this color on this eye, and all the colors are just really vibrant and there's absolutely no fallout, which is pretty crazy. Now I'm going to take the color Soda Pop on a little bit smaller of a brush. This is the Makeup Shack T52, and I'm just going to place that on the very lower part of my eyelid, like close to my lash line, and blend it up with that other color. I'm just trying to realize this looks a lot like the look that I created in my Subculture video. So if you're interested in seeing how I use Subculture, you can go over to that video a couple videos ago. But I think this is just like one of my favorite looks for my eye shapes, I guess. And then just to deepen the lash line even more, I'm just going to take the black, which is Abyss, with an angle brush, and I'm just going to like stamp it right on my lash line just to make that part the darkest part of my eyeball. Really hope you guys don't mind seeing more simple eye looks like this, or things that like aren't super creative, just like, I don't know, you know, more simple stuff, because I always try and push myself creatively, and you know, sometimes I just want to do like regular makeup too and film it. So I hope that you enjoy both of them. Let me know down in the comments, so I'm reassured that you love me even if I'm like doing basic stuff too. But I do realize that Instagram and YouTube are super oversaturated and you're probably sick of seeing the same thing over and over again. So I totally understand if you want to see more creative things. But also the more creative things don't get as many views, so like, I don't know. There's just like a lot of people on YouTube and Instagram doing the same thing, so I try to be like a little bit different, but sometimes it just like stresses me out, you know? Before I move to the face, I want to put on some lashes, and there's not very many lash brands that I haven't tried before, but I did go to my friend Juliana's house this weekend. If you don't follow her on Instagram, I'll put it down below, but you probably do because she's awesome. But she gifted me these lashes here, and they're by Slay Lashes in the style Hypnotic. So I'm going to be putting these on my eyes. They're huge and fluffy, so this is going to be very dramatic. I usually don't show this much on YouTube just because I try and save time and I try to get the length of my YouTube videos down. Let me know down below what's your like favorite time range for a YouTube video. Like, I try to get it under 20 minutes for sure, which I know even 20 minutes is so long, but like it's hard for me to get them down to 15 minutes. I'm just not that good yet. But anyways, I usually don't talk about these, but this is the little lash applicator. It's by the brand Socialize. You can look them up on Instagram. They have an Instagram. I bought it from Amazon, but I believe they have their own website too. And then I get a ton of questions about this on Instagram. I use it like in my Instagram videos, but this is the mini lash curler by Reveal Beauty. I can link it down below. And they have a 20% off coupon if you use the code TESSA. It's my coupon code, but I don't make any money off of it. It's just to save you some money. And I honestly don't know how I applied my false lashes without this before, because it just like mends your real lashes with your false ones, and it's so good. Speaking of Amazon, if you follow me over on Twitter, you may have seen me talk about it, but I'm going to be doing like Amazon favorites videos, and I have 2 of them planned so far. One's going to be like a beauty one, and one's going to be like a lifestyle one. Amazon is my life, my soulmate. I don't know what I would do without Amazon. So I feel like a lot of people feel the same way whether you have Prime or not. So I'm going to be showing you guys like my favorite purchases that I made on Amazon. I think I'm going to be uploading that this weekend, so it should be up like next week probably. Alright, now time to move on to the face. I'm going to be using a new primer today. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 primer, and if you've seen any of my previous videos, you probably know that I love the smoothing primer, but this is the mattifying primer, so if you're dry, you're probably not going to like this. I'm just going to apply this right where I applied the other one in my T-zone. I'm just going to use a tiny bit of this because I can already feel, holy moly, it's super tacky when I put it on my face. But it almost feels like one of those primers that would like ball up once you put your foundation on. And then if I don't have anything brand new to use for a step, I thought I would pull something out of my collection that I haven't used in a really long time. So today I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. I haven't used this in such a long time, but I used to use this all the time, and I have the color NC15. Hopefully this will match, but I've always found that these are super yellow on me. Even though I believe I have a yellow undertone, so if it's not the right color, we're just gonna have to deal with it. The color actually looks pretty good, so that's good. And I totally forgot how much I love the smell of MAC foundations. Oh my gosh, it smells so good, and so does their lipsticks. Like, MAC just has like a super nostalgic smell to me. I can tell you right now though, I do not like that primer. I always have to put like a filling primer here, and that the Makeup Forever Step 1 is just happens to be my favorite, but like I like other pore filling primers too, but that mattifying one, like it's just like I have so much texture here where I have like all my pores because the mattifying one didn't fill it, so that's annoying. I kind of thought since it was mattifying, like maybe it would fill in my pores too, but like obviously not. I've been kind of staying away from super full coverage foundations lately too, even though I've been breaking out super bad, but I just find like full coverage can look so cakey, and it's not like it makes my acne look that much better. Like maybe it covers the discoloration, but there's still texture there. So I find just like a lighter coverage foundation looks a lot better even if I'm breaking out. And so I'm just like not loving how this looks on my skin, even though like I used to love this foundation so much. And I honestly don't have any new concealers to use that I haven't either used in a super long time or like a brand new one. So I'm just going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is in the color Light, and I believe I just used this in a video. So that's the last time I used it. And before that, it's been a while, so that's why I'm pulling it out again. And I know you probably can't tell because the lighting's probably pretty blown out. I feel like the lighting's super weird today. And I've changed my lights around and my camera settings like 1,000 times, and it's just like not being fixed, so I'm sorry if like the lighting's super weird in this video. But there is an incredible amount of texture like right here, and like oh my gosh, my chin looks like utter crap, like so bad. Skin is kind of freaking out right now, and I know it has like a lot of texture. I was just traveling, so I think that has something to do with it, but I don't know like if it's this foundation or what, but my skin is like not happy about it. For bronzer, I have a pretty new product. This is the Take Me Home bronzer from the Balm. This is what the color looks like. I am actually pretty nervous to try this because, I mean, that looks orange. That looks super orange. This is the color, I believe this is in the color Toni. I'm not sure if that's right, but it says Toni on it. So I'm thinking that's the color of the bronzer. But the funny thing is about the fact that I think this is so orange is that it says anti-orange bronzer. Like it's literally called the anti-orange bronzer, but it looks straight orange, like an orange transition color. So I'm just gonna trust it and I'm gonna try it out. I'm just gonna take it on this Beach Cosmetics brush. Holy moly. Oh, I'm so scared to try this. I just tapped my brush in it once. Can you see all that product? Holy moly. I don't know if you can see all the kickback. Oh my gosh. So I just tapped my brush in once and then I tapped off the excess, and I'm just gonna like apply it really lightly. Bronzer is super powdery. Oh! Oh no. It's blending out okay, but like honestly it still looks orange. I absolutely hate this bronzer. I hate this bronzer so much. The color is so off. Like, I'm so sorry, but please don't call an orange bronzer anti-orange. It's so wrong. Everything is so wrong. But this is awful. Do you see that? I'm telling you, I had the smallest amount on my brush and I apply bronzer to my nose like this every single time. I don't know how to contour my nose, so I pretty much just like bronze the sides and it's not moving. That's wonderful. I'm gonna hop back to the eyes and finish the lower lash line. The lower lash line is just gonna be like super, super basic. I'm going to take a mixture of Creamsicle and Hunts, which is like the yellow and the orange pretty much, on this Morphe M433 and drag it across the whole lash line. I want to make the lower lash line pretty smoky to match the upper. Alright, now to move on to highlight, I'm pretty excited about this. This is the new Mary Do Manizer by the Balm. Hopefully this works a little bit better than the bronzer by them did. But if you followed me for a little while, you might know that this is my favorite highlight of all time. I think if I had to get rid of all of my highlights, this is the one that I would keep. So what it looks like, it's like the only highlight that I've hit pan on. So this is what it looks like. And they came out with like a liquid version, so I thought I would use this and then put the powder one on top. So I just put a little bit on the back of my hand here, and I think I'm gonna take it on my finger and I'm just gonna try tapping it. Thankfully, this is not breaking up my foundation or my powder. Right now, I don't have a ton of powder in this area right here, but I do have a little bit from like the bronzer and then like maybe some from setting my under eye. And it doesn't seem to be disrupting that at all. Well, that product was a hit so far. It didn't like do anything crazy like the bronzer. And then I'm gonna go in with the powder version. I just really like how smooth this highlighter is. Like, usually I have to set my face before I apply highlighter. It gets like kind of chunky in texture, just probably because I have some texture in this area. I don't have like great skin or anything. And this one, I find it just like always applies really smooth. And I wasn't gonna do this because I have some like really dark dramatic eyes on right now, but I really want to try this. And honestly, black lips just make me feel so cool. Like if you've never put a black lip on before, you should totally try it because it just makes me feel like so freaking cool. So I'm gonna do that today, even though I have like super dark eyes on. I haven't tried this one yet. This is the Sugarpill liquid lipstick in the color 0, and it's just a black. So I'm gonna take just like any black eyeliner because I don't have a black lip pencil and I don't trust myself to stay in the line straight with a liquid lipstick, so I'm gonna take this to line my lips. I am looking real crazy, but now I'm gonna go in with the liquid lipstick. Ooh, this is really pigmented. Oh my gosh. Ooh, it smells like orange sickles or something, like those orange creamsicle things. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. These are really liquidy. I was not expecting this to be so liquidy. Alright, here's the finished look. I was not expecting it to be this dramatic. I look a little bit crazy, but I'm gonna go out of the house today anyways because I need to go get some groceries. I really do like how this lip turned out. It's kind of hard to find a black lipstick that isn't streaky because, as you probably know, like as you start getting into the darker colors of liquid lipstick, they start getting kind of patchy or streaky, but this one was really pigmented, but it was kind of hard to apply because the formula of it was like super thin. But as of right now, it feels really comfortable on my lips. It's only been on my lips for about 5 minutes, so who knows how long it'll last, but as of right now, I really like it, and I thought that the smell was really good. I don't feel like I chatted a ton throughout this video, but like I said, I don't feel like I have a ton to talk about, and I'm not 100% comfortable in front of the camera yet, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching anyways. If you want to see more videos like this where it's just kind of like, there isn't like a huge point to the video where I'm just kind of like, you know, trying new things, or I'm just like talking to you while I'm doing my makeup, then let me know down in the comments. As always, if you have any video requests or ideas for me to make videos on, leave them down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to press the subscribe button before you leave. Like I said before, I've been uploading once a week. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. This one was pretty fun to film because it was just kind of like laid back and I got to try some new stuff. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.